I have a question. Why do women want to be guys? Why? You weren't meant to be guys. You're meant to be women because you're born a woman and God has a plan for you. But you doing these stupid hormone changes, the hormone drugs, stuff like that, doesn't make you a guy. It makes you look like one, but it doesn't make you a guy. Now, if you have a man's organs, set of organs, that makes you a guy. But you'll never develop a man's biological organ. Okay? Now, if you're confused by that, all you gotta do is do your research, go to Google, type in biology man organs, and see what you need. Now, of course, nobody can attach a man's organs to you because that's physically impossible. Okay. Uh, I mean, you can do it mechanically, have a mechanical organ inside your body, but it won't work. So, I think you should just give up being guys. I mean, I get it. You hate dating men, right? But yet you want to be guys. Makes no sense. I get that you want to um, be with women. Nothing wrong with that, you know. But just because you're lesbian doesn't mean you have to look like a guy or have to be a guy. If you're a girl, be a girl. If you're a woman, be a woman. You know? Embrace it. Embrace what you are. Quit embracing what you're not. Okay? I mean, there's nothing to embrace for what you are not. So that's that's like the same as men trying to be women. Fellas, you will never give birth like women do. You will never get periods like they do. You may have a bleeding asshole from getting fucked. You may have, let's say, a busted ulcer to make you shit blood, make it look like a period. But you're not a fucking woman. You never will be. No matter how hard you try to look like a woman, it doesn't fit you. It's not what God made you. Now, if you have a problem with that, if you have a problem with what God made you can go to God yourself and tell him why you disagree with that. Maybe he can help you out. I don't know. But here's the bottom line. For now, you have to accept what you are and embrace it. Nothing wrong with it. It's like, okay, ugly people. They ain't got a choice. They just gotta accept being ugly. Rich people, they got a choice. They can accept being rich. Or they can gamble all their money away or give it away and be poor. That could be the only change a rich person go through, or hell, if a poor person hits the lottery somehow, or does something to win billions of dollars, they can change to a rich person, right? But you can't change biology. Biology is it's physically impossible to change. It doesn't take it doesn't matter what you do, there's no science, no drugs, and absolutely nothing that will change you for who you are. And but let's say if there is, okay? Let's say if you become a man or if you become a woman, your body is changed. But when you die, you're no longer with your body. Your soul is what you were when you were born. Spirit. So you can't change your spirit. You can't change your soul unless, there's some mythical way to do that, which I haven't heard of a single thing that does that, unless it's witchcraft, maybe. But bottom line is a man is a man, a woman is a woman, and that's final. I mean, you can pretend to be a man all you want. You can pretend to be a woman all you want. You can pretend to be neither. You can pretend to be both. You have the freedom in this country to do that. But you gotta accept that's not real. Pretending is not real. Okay? Accept that. You're just acting. You're just playing a role. Right? Now, for some reason, these left wing media outlets and these politicians, they want to see you go crazy. They want you to think that they can change you for who you are. They want to brainwash you. They want to change your brains. They want to change your personality. The only person that can do that is yourself, right? You can change your own personality at will, right? You can pretend to be a guy, you can pretend to be a girl, you can pretend to be gay, you can pretend to be lesbian, you can pretend to be black, you can pretend to be white, Asian, Mexican, an alien, a fucking animal. We all play pretend when we're kids, but it gets old when you're an adult. You know what I mean? But forcing kids to be other genders is just morally and biologically wrong. So, what you gotta do is, if your parents are trying to do that to you, you call 911 and tell them that they're molesting you. That's basically molesting you, right? Changing your gender. Or hell, that's like manslaughter or trying to kill you. Forcing drugs down your throat. You know what I'm saying? Forcing them hormones down your throat. And it ain't gonna change a fucking thing. I mean, you can try to grow a beard. Does it make you a man? I mean, women have facial hair regardless sometimes. Especially when they get older. Men, you can try to grow a vagina, you know, by acting like a pussy, but it ain't gonna work out that way. So, bottom line is you're not a man, you're not a woman. There's no such thing as transgenders. It's all in your heads.